Respect what they said, huh? Respect what they said, huh? Respect what they said, huh? Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Respectfully Said. Today's Friday. That means today's Grindhouse.
Grind, fucking girl, turn up. Today is Friday and it's fucking Grindhouse. You know you intro the show, so you gotta talk first. But Grindhouse, baby, today.
No matter if it's snowing, raining, none of that. Like I'm not, I'm not postponing the date. So that's tonight.
9:30.
9:30. That's when the show starts. I want to pull up an hour before the doors open at 8:30, and pull up with the good vibes. Leave the bullshit at home, yo. Like,
go show support, man.
Yeah, and just come
big
through.
night for Western Mass, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying you gotta stay there the whole night, but you try to see the top dogs, you gotta stay there all night. So that means if you want to see Kudo, if
you want to see Kudo, you want to see Muda, you want to see Lady J, you want to see Coney.
You gotta stay there. Chill, come back, make sure if there's a lot of things going on that night. Night with the Stars at Saga as well. So if this shit might not be really your vibe, but there's other events going on around the city, so you guys can pull up to Saga as well. Shout out to Ann and Reborn Productions. They're running that, and they got quality. They got numerous artists from PaperCity Studio that's gonna be there. It's gonna be Des, Joe Schmo, Greek Lauren, Quality, my guy. Which is funny. I told him, man, I never thought you were gonna be the club guy. But here you are, booked at 2 clubs in March. So shout out to Muda. That's that, and then March 24th is the one that I'm talking about at Top Shelf.
Muda's performing.
Yeah,
Night with the Stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he come in the Grindhouse.
Oh, he doing a double.
That's hard.
Shout out for Muda. Let's jump on. Let's go.
Then the 24th of March, that's another event at Top Shelf. I forgot the name of it, but it's Muda, Mellow Sav, and Trapicama. Shout out to that boy Trap. It's Trap. They got something going on. No Chill on the 20th. I know there's other events that I'm forgetting that's going on. Before I intro the episode, last week I received a phone call. I received a phone call from an artist who saw the previous episode. And at first I was like, oh shit. He was like, yo, can I reach out to you? And I'm like, oh, he saw that episode. So I'm already like, damn, is he upset? Is he mad? And I gave him my number, we talked. And basically it was actually my fault.
Dun dun dun. Yeah,
it was misinformation. I had said
misinformation.
And I was dead wrong, because as soon as he mentioned it, I was like, oh shit, you're right. So, shout out to my guy Austin Fair. He didn't sub me. He didn't make a clip and talk wild. That's the type of shit I've been accustomed to past couple of months.
Yeah.
A lot of backlash, a lot of crazy energy.
Yo, Austin, we respect you, man. That was real classy. Like as she's saying,
I'm joking around, but
niggas
do
definitely
shit.
go around it the wrong way. You definitely approached it the right way, and we glad it went around that way.
Yeah.
So, on behalf of Respectfully Said, we apologize.
Yeah, because I said that he didn't drop in 2 years, and he actually dropped a project called Fair Warning last year. So I was wrong, and he said but he didn't care about what I said, in a sense, because the constructive criticism is what comes. Is he's like, there's other people who may not be familiar with him, and he doesn't want me to put out the wrong information.
Exactly.
So I'm okay with that. So, and I was definitely wrong. As soon as he mentioned that, I was like, yo, you're right. He also has a show going on March 18th at Hawks and Reed out in Greenfield. He's headlining. He got Coney 762. He got Pastor Chris. He got Khalil Hart. And there's one more person. It's a girl. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
That's an ill lineup, by the way.
yeah.
Facts.
And tickets, I think they're 15 now or 20 at the door. It don't matter. It's cheap, and you know you guys got the za. You guys can get the tickets too. You know what I mean? Making sure. Oh, a shout out our sponsor, Self Invest. She's dropping. I don't know if y'all saw the new hoodies that she's dropping, but them shits is fire.
As usual.
Link is always in the bio. If you guys always we don't got no self on this week because you do. It's laundry week over here, and it's Grindhouse tomorrow. So
I saw that. I had no self. I had no self on last week, so I had to make.
Nah, but she said she got some new drip for us.
Oh, word.
And she got something for the kiddo too. So you know.
Oh, hey.
Little Papi better have some Self Invest to match with me, but
Gotta have something for the kids, man.
Nah, for real. And she does. She has a lot of shit for the kiddos. So y'all make sure y'all always shop Self Invest 413 on Instagram and show love. She always stays showing love to the artists. So.
Yeah, man. This year, invest in yourself, but also invest in self. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lock in because that's a motto. Sure, I'm gonna have to lock in.
Yeah. I can see a couple of you guys from PaperCity rocking some Self Invest.
Yeah, for sure. We be working on our own little clothing brand too, honestly.
How's that going with you?
He got it on right now.
We never dropped yet. We still working. You know
What's
what I'm
the name of
saying?
it?
The studio stuff go first. Sets Nothing Less. SANL.
Word. Anyway, before we even get into any type of conversation, you know, there's people who are familiar with you. There's other people who are not. So let the people know who you are, what you do, all that good stuff.
CEO over at PaperCity Studio. We out of Holyoke, Mass. Also manager a couple artists that work over there. We just trying to get into the scene and work. It's been, collaborate and work. That's pretty much it.
I know there was a certain time when you guys kind of closed the doors, not permanently.
Still closed.
Yeah, still closed to the public. Okay.
Yeah, we're still closed, man.
I wasn't too sure of the status, and I know you guys spoke a little bit. I guess it was upgrades, and I'm sure it's more than just equipment. I think it's just
it's definitely
overall. Talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's definitely more than equipment. I mean, the plan, I was hoping we'll be open by around right now. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of March, this interview would have been perfect to roll it out, stuff like that. But we had to close down like for renovations. We're doing a lot inside the studio and trying to build a better space for people to come through. And also, I think like last year we were just like on a real big high. Like everything that happened, everybody we were working with, I feel like we made a lot of good projects. Jonas worked his ass off last year. And he's our head engineer for people that do not know. Artist, producer, he does his thing. So coming into the beginning of this year, we were just getting more and more clientele, and it was becoming a real I don't know how to explain it, like bigger than we even thought.
Right,
you know what I'm saying, when we first opened our doors. So now we just want to be able to expand and offer the same product and the same great music we was able to offer to all our clientele and everybody that comes through, you know what I'm saying, that wants to work with us, cook-ups or not. So that's our goal for the area, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially being able to produce a lot of projects like the Robby Malic projects that came out last year. I feel like that gave us a lot of attention early on what we were doing, and then a lot of artists want to work with the same studio and the same, environment that was made in. So we just want to be able to offer that in any way we can. You know what I'm saying? So
right. And
I think that's what the shutdown has really been about.
Jonas is the only engineer, right?
He was at the beginning of the year.
Oh, you guys picked,
okay. Y'all hiring. Well, not right now. Are y'all still hiring?
Making stuff happen. But before we are open, there will be multiple engineers to work with, multiple producers to work with, a better equipment on everything. We already had pretty decent and high equipment, I feel, for the area. So yeah, so I think everything's gonna come back a lot better for the rest of the year, and we're gonna be open soon.
If you had to put a time frame for when you guys are gonna reopen, what would you put it at?
I would
judging
say,
how things are for you right
judging
now.
how things are, no longer than 2 months, man. I'm trying to make it like April, but if gotta push May. But we'll definitely be open soon.
So around the summertime, that's kind of perfect, honestly. You feel me?
Right, that sounds
Definitely.
like it's gonna be a hot summer.
I'm actually kind of excited for y'all. No bullshit. It sound like y'all got a lot of shit going over there. Y'all hiring engineers, all this shit. Like they sound like a real, actual functioning machine over there. No bullshit.
We had to make stuff happen. Also, in the shutdown, like we were not really established for that first year. Like I said, a lot of stuff, you know. So now we're established. LLC, PaperCity Productions, LLC, by the way, because the dream is to be a production studio to be able to produce all creativity. From music to photography, videography, anything in the area, you know what I'm saying?
Like a one-shop stop, basically.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so we have been working too. So there's music being made. You know, the studio ain't been shut down to to everybody and to the likes, but just the clientele and working on recording engineering.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nah, that shit sounds super dope, bro. I'm excited for this summer. That means the whole gang probably dropping some shit during the summer, huh?
Yeah, we definitely moving. We trying to might be a little collaborative tape in the works. You know what I'm saying? From a lot of the artists that be in and out of the studio. A lot of artists y'all haven't heard yet.
Do you have right to speak on any of that yet, or you gotta keep it in the talks?
I do, but it's still in the works. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to force you to say something you can't say. You feel me?
But we got a lot of big name artists that from the area, at least, you know, from the area, that been tapped in working. So everybody that y'all been hearing from us, there will be some music shortly.
Oh, word.
Can you get a little bit more into details about the upgrades?
Originally, engineers. I think that's an upgrade. Clientele, employees.
Let me ask this one question. I'm not an engineer, so I'm just asking for the public. Are you still hiring engineers right now? Like, are you still looking for more engineers to get down? Yeah,
definitely. Any engineers, producers, if you're interested in learning music, if you're interested in, I can't even think of the word right now. What's the word when you working, but you working for free?
Intern.
If you're looking to intern. If you're looking to intern as a producer, engineer, like there's definitely days that and weeks where we're putting effort into that for other people to
That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. Yo, y'all heard him. He's gonna talk some more, but definitely tap in if you an engineer, producer, and you serious about this shit. Tap in with him.
Yeah, man. PaperCity Studios on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. Tygee on Instagram. That's my page. But as far as the upgrades, a booth also. We originally didn't have a booth, and a lot of it wasn't really a problem. It's never been an issue. I feel like we made high quality music without a booth. But I think just for the aspects of, like I said, being more established, being more of a studio
for the aesthetic.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Originally the room wasn't even meant to be a recording studio, so we just did a lot with a year that we had, and we made it something else that it's been so. We really had to shut down to really become a recording studio more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like you guys shut down and disappeared.
Yeah,
and that's what I always tell people. If you guys always want to take a break or slow down, it's like, don't disappear, because don't be mad when we don't remember you no more.
Yeah. Nah.
You know, like you left.
Yeah. Now that's a big issue. I feel like, especially like from artists around here, because artists being an artist, being a rapper, that's a job. You know what I'm saying? Just like what I'm doing, I gotta learn how to be a manager, be a job, and do all of this stuff. And we are not getting paid for none of this shit. Like, none of us at this level, bro. None of us getting paid for any of this shit.
I'm doing it because of the kindness of my heart.
If you is getting paid, it ain't enough to just live comfortably off of it.
Not at all. It's not even enough to invest in yourself probably how you want to.
Right.
So like real life be hitting people, and I feel like that shit's hard to be an artist and be a rapper and try to do that shit all the time when you got real life going on. So
facts.
I definitely commend the people that do keep this shit up for real.
But you guys over at PaperCity Studios are because I wasn't fully aware of what was going on over there, other than you guys just making music. But you guys are trying to create a whole, in a sense, a hub for everyone to just come through who's a creative, whether they shoot videos or create music, or even if the biggest thing that caught my attention, not if they already do it, if they want to learn. Like the fact that you guys are trying to encourage people who don't do it, or even just have like a little bit of knowledge to come over here and be the new videographer, the new engineer, and it's like something that keeps people occupied and not doing other things. And like that right there in itself, like a group of young dudes like yourselves, that's amazing. Like the fact that that's even the end goal. Cause like me not knowing and not being knowledgeable, I just thought you guys were a studio. Like you guys were making music. It was just your gang. Whoever you invited paid. Nah, you guys are like trying to create like a whole movement, a whole revolution of sorts for all creatives to just come along.
For sure. And I feel like, honestly, being based in Holyoke, I feel like a lot of Holyoke needed that. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from the area, it's always gonna be Springfield. Like I'm from Springfield, raised here. My whole life, so yeah. But I went out to Holyoke for school and everything. But long story short, I think that area and city needed that a lot too. You know what I'm saying? It needed that connection to all of the areas. You know what I'm saying? From East Hampton, and there's artists all over the place. So from East Hampton, Springfield, and all of that to really connect to Holyoke also. Like I feel like that's also what make PaperCity special. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, my gang, but there's a lot of artists that are affiliated with PaperCity Studios that would never have been affiliated together if it wasn't for PaperCity Studios. So I think that is what kind of makes us different too.
You guys are unifying people. Like a lot of the artists that I know that have recorded at PaperCity Studios, they fuck with the other artists that recorded at PaperCity Studios, and it's like you guys are actually building connections with each other and stuff like that. And it's like, what I get from you is like, I see that you're like aware of your communities and like the way you choose to build your business. And it's like, what you're trying to do is to strengthen the communities that you're trying to be around. And like, that's something that you don't really get, like, especially like around here in business, that people being aware of the community, like socially conscious of what's going on, not even just musically, but like, like how you said, I'm from Springfield, but Holyoke needed this. And it's like, like that right there, that's powerful.
Nah, for real. Yeah, nah, I hear that. Then I was going to say something too, to what you had just said, like how the artists come in and they like the other, they like are cool with other artists. I think that's real big for us, because the connections we make in the room, you know what I'm saying? We got big dreams, you know what I'm saying, for what we want to do, but the room only like 200, 300 square feet. So you know what I'm saying? Like our dreams is way bigger than a room, but we always try to keep it a vibe, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every time people are in there, every time the artists are in there, like we want to really do good for the artists. You want to really create a community, like you said. So that's definitely most important.
When I was driving over here, Darius was asking me, well, what does he do musically? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, he the CEO of PaperCity Studio. He's like, well, what else did he do? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, and when I asked that, because I was like, I was already under the impression. Before you get any, the reason why I asked that, because like, as I said, I didn't know too much. So I was under the impression that I already knew you were the CEO of PaperCity Studios, but I felt like you had touch the music somewhere, like you were engineering something, or you were mixing something down, making a beat. I didn't know what you was doing.
Nah, I be feeling bad sometimes, man, because I can't engineer for my life. I be looking at Jonas, man, and he really be doing his thing, and like he could teach somebody, pretty well, but you gotta have a passion for certain type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ever try to learn from Jonas?
I try, like, keep my eye open a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like you also got to play your roles in a lot of shit. So I never really did nothing musically, you know what I'm saying? I laid down a couple tracks. I got a studio, so I got to. So, you know what I'm saying? But those just be for fun,
something had to lead you into PaperCity Studios.
Right, like
it was not a one day you woke up and be like, boom, okay, I'm gonna have
how did this all come together? Like,
what was the steps?
Because like what you're trying to do is like some RZA shit, basically. Like,
nah, I mean, I do love music. You know what I'm saying? And like what I said with that collaborative tape, like I'm trying to like executively produce it. And, you know what I'm saying? So like that is like my vision eventually. Like if shit ever like pops off crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one of the type of things I want to do. I want to do too. Like,
hell yeah.
I feel like the stuff that I'm doing now is like little baby steps until like the last level that I want to. Yeah, like little stepping stones. Like eventually, like I want to be like an A&R.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
I want to be able to.
And you are, though, to be honest. You're like all of
Yeah.
that shit. I was just about to say, because, like, you'll fit that role perfectly.
Yeah, you kind of already doing that shit. Like,
no, but I noticed with a lot of this shit, you really just got to label yourself. As soon as you label yourself, that people have to treat you like that.
But you also got to put that work in. You can't just label yourself.
I was just thinking that, like,
what you do though, so that's why. I said it like that.
And that's honestly what it is with Carla. Like she put that work in. Like she came to me and decided what she wanted to do, put that label on herself, and then just hit the ground running.
Sure.
So that's just all it was.
Sure. Like with a lot of this too. Like I got a lot of like my boys. Like y'all seen how this started, so kind of like it's a lot to it. Like I got a lot of my boys that don't even touch music just like me, you know what I'm saying, that are really affiliated with the studio. They're outside, Deshaun, Josh, and we got the SANL. That's been our brand since we were 2014, since we were like kids in high school, and success and nothing less. So I think that's been the motto, and you mixed a little bit of that vision of wanting to bring that to life with the fact that my man Jonas, know him since a kid, is disgusting at music, and my cousin, it's like my blood brother, Freak. Freaky Vuitton.
Shout out to that boy.
Yeah, man. He's been in a hiatus crazy right now, but he just got to get some things together. But I want him back on the mic bad. So like it was a little mix of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been listening to Jonas music for years now, and he's
dope, man.
Yeah, he ended up moving out to LA and shit. But when
he
came
there right now?
Nah. This was before I got the studio, a couple years out of high school and shit. Ended up moving to LA.
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah. So when he came back, no bullshit. Like I don't know, I felt like a reason to be able to give niggas something. You know, a reason to be able to be here. A lot of my friends that I'm going to college and shit, and I was the only one here. You know, doing pretty much nothing, man.
That's
so
how I felt. Like everybody went off.
Yeah.
You know,
so
and I'm just here trying to like.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure things out, like.
Yeah, it was a couple of us, but you feel me? So that's how I felt. So when he came back, my cousin ended up moving back from down south, and they was recording, had him recording in Jonas's crib for a little bit, and you know, the vision just started coming together. Like the room is like you said, like I've been had the vision for it because it wasn't just a recording studio. I had the vision for the community. I had the vision for, you know, putting a team together and just being able to accomplish what you want to accomplish type shit. So
yeah,
that was it was bigger than just the recording studio, but it
that's
led
the
to
vibe
that.
I get.
Yeah. It led to that because of Joe, because of my man's Freaky Vuitton, you know, and all of this was happening at the same time. Robby Malic just started touching the mic, so shit just started
Everything
going crazy. Yeah,
formulated together and just
shit.
nothing but great success.
Exactly. So after that, you know, we couldn't really like back down from what was going on. You know
You
what
had
I'm
to
saying?
keep the iron hot.
And now we doubling down. So that's where we at right
like
now.
respectfully, you know, to regroup and see what the next step is. And honestly, it just sounds like you guys are just gonna grow even more.
Yeah,
so like,
definitely.
like I said,
Appreciate that.
I'm excited to see this shit. This is about to be a crazy summer.
Yeah, appreciate that for sure. Yeah,
But on that note, I gotta use the bathroom. So y'all chop it up real quick. I'm gonna be back. I hate doing this, but I gotta
waters? I don't know if you're going outside. Is it?
Benny, you got water you can sell him? Yeah.
Definitely, I'll take one.
I ain't gonna knock nothing down like the wrap up.
Oh, please don't. That was a hot ass mess last night. Every time I see like the shit pop up on YouTube, I'll be like,
It was Benny's fault too. Was
Man.
it just me?
he was the most sober person in that room that night.
That wrap up was live.
Man, that
I
wrap
didn't even know
up.
y'all was next door.
Yeah.
didn't
When
even
I
know
went to
that
go
was
use the bathroom, I'm like, oh, it's PaperCity's literally right here. That's my first
Yeah,
time being there.
man.
So I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. I would have showed you around and shit. We wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
I think we had just closed down. That was like New Year's, so yeah, we
Yep.
had just closed down.
The
For a
wrap
couple
up.
days.
Still lingering off the effects of that show. It's insanely
Appreciate you, bro.
funny. But that's just comes with the shit. Like at first I was like mad and annoyed, but it's just like whatever.
Yeah. Nah, it is what it is, man. That's what y'all do. Y'all do podcasts. People gonna have their opinions. But everybody viewing, so you viewing, can't have no opinion.
I'm gonna ask you this, fucking who's allowed to criticize?
Music?
Who's allowed?
Who's allowed to criticize music? I think there's levels on like how you could criticize music. You know what I'm saying? Like I always try to like take the viewer, the first listener's ear. You know what I'm saying? The average listener, you got to kind of see what they vibe with and rock with. But at the same time, I'm not really taking your opinion that serious if you're not really a music head, if you're not really mad deep into music. And also though, like I've met a lot of people, trust me, in this past year that are way more into music and know way more than me. So you gotta always keep your ear open. But I like to say my opinion is pretty damn.
Well, it's valuable.
Yeah, valuable type
and
shit. Yeah,
respected.
Exactly. So I don't know, like I feel like it's just like everybody else's opinion. You could take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's opinion. I don't mean that's anything, hip hop or anything. You do what you do at the end of the day. So, but I think if you are making an opinion about anything, just have your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Really, really do the research.
Yeah.
Really understand the work niggas is putting in.
I think tone is very, very important.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then once you start putting emotion into shit, that's where you got to start drawing a line, because now things are getting personal. So
I say all the time, I got like two different ears. I got like an ear where I'm mad biased, and I like to hear what I like to hear. And then I got an ear where I'm like, wow, this shit is just greatness. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whether I like it or not, like shit that he just did with the beat. I don't know, my fault if I could curse, but
yeah.
The shit niggas just did with the beat was crazy. You feel me? I'll say boom, boom. Whether I like the song or not, I could really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's all opinionated for sure, and every opinion just with a grain of salt. Can't really get mad at it. Too happy, too high, or too low off anything.
Word. I had asked him, Darius, asked him who's allowed to criticize, because I think one of the biggest things that I had seen like after the show was more on like, if you're not more successful than me, then you can't say anything. This is word for word type shit. Like I'm not. This is what I actually saw with my own eyes. So that's why I asked him, like, who's allowed to criticize?
Oh shit.
Who's allowed to say something?
Sheesh. I mean, honestly, that's a tricky. I'm not even like giving an immediate trained answer. Like I really want to answer this shit honestly as possible, but it's like that's a tricky thing to even say, because it's like even to that statement, there is in a sense credibility to that statement. It's like I've done more, but at the same time, it's like who's saying it? Even if that person done less, like who is this person? Like is this person like you know how some people be like, oh, is he a hip hop scholar guru?
He was just saying if it's somebody who's really into music, or it's just a random.
And it's like,
person.
Even if that person is into music, that doesn't really make you credible. It's like I feel like you gotta have, I don't know, some kind of backing, like the whole thing, we don't believe you need more people type shit. I feel like you kind of have like, gotta have like a backing with that, like with people gotta know you for your opinions, and that shit being like, you know, to a point where like how people respect Joe Budden, or how people like will immediately go off on Joe as soon as he says something cross. It has to be a respected voice. You can't not be a respected voice and then speak on someone no matter how successful or unsuccessful you are. I feel like the voice in itself has to be respected. How that respect is gained, I feel like that's where it gets tricky. You feel me? Like that's how I
gotta say something like everybody but nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got an opinion.
Exactly.
Like, you can't take nobody's shit, like, feel me, to the heart. Simple. That's how I see it. Like, because what you saying is a fact, but what you saying is true. I just feel like you put it to anything, basketball, music, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not really sitting there seeing the hours people put in and the work people put in to get that product, like, who are you really to judge that product regardless of who you are, you know what I'm saying?
If it's unwarranted. Now, if it's warranted, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. If you come to me, you can't get mad.
Right.
You know what I mean? The unwarranted stuff, I absolutely understand. Nobody asked you.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you do ask, or when, like my thing is like, you guys ask for these type of platforms. Oh, we don't have this, we don't have that. But when you don't hear when you hear things that you don't like, that's when it's an issue. Because I'm pretty sure if I was saying, oh, amazing, A+, no problem, silence. No no dig to my credibility or
Nah, somebody
nothing,
will still dig
you know what I mean?
Because they'll be like, oh nah, she's fronting, like she don't really like that shit. Somebody like to his point, everyone's always gonna have an opinion, and I agree with that too. So it's like everybody and nobody. It's like it's up to you.
I don't even want to put it on me because I see it all the time.
No.
You know
I'm
what
just
I
saying
mean?
in
Like,
general. It's up to the person on whatever you do to decide to intake that opinion and give it energy.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it's like that's what it all ultimately goes down to. Like, do I care to respond to this shit these niggas said about me, or do I just want to keep pushing?
Yeah, but without that opinion, man, you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That too. But if no one's talking about you, you probably
ain't
not doing shit.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whether you in the studio, bro, or not. Like I could like attest to what you saying just from like, let's say somebody recording something, and I don't think the shit is hot.
Yeah.
Like if I don't say something, who am I? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, it's like he worked on that shit. That's his rap. You feel me? All of this shit is his shit. He probably, you feel me? So it's a lot that go back and forth, but you gotta like hold me to my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I'ma always hold my opinion. I see the work you put in, and that's even better when I could see and respect the work you put in. And I feel like you respectable. So you feel me? This is a respectable platform, and
I feel like
what it is.
Another issue that comes in with it is that people treat opinion as law. Like, because I said my opinion is this is what it is. And it's like...
what was season 1? Season 1 was what? All about how our opinion is not law.
Yeah. And
how the fuck we started a fucking wrap up? How the fuck we started a wrap up?
And I feel like that's what people still
One of the first things we say.
Yeah, the opinion is not law.
This opinion is not law.
And that's how people treat this shit. I feel like, not even just when it comes to what we say, but I feel like when even people rebuttal or what they feel about themselves or another artist, because they either have a certain level of success or knowledge, they feel like my opinion is law because I've seen X amount of hours, I've been here, I've been there, and you can't tell me shit. Like, and I feel like niggas need to remember that your opinion is still an opinion. It's not law.
I mean, that's life though, man. That's how you build the closest people around you and the real people around you. You know what I'm saying? By being real. And like that, how you was saying, man's earlier in the show came up to you respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a better relationship. You know what I'm saying? You know to keep those.
He was on Inappropriate Reality yesterday.
Because like he said, you give people good crops all day, they still gonna hate about something. Cause you're on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And you doing something they want to do. So
you can't make everybody happy. That's basically what I'm getting at. Like, you can't make everybody happy.
Hell yeah, be you, and you gain the realest people, and that's from everything: artistry, being a person type shit. You feel me? Life.
Facts.
Can't be mad at the fans, the people who show up to your shows, the people who buy your merch, the people who really help you grind in a sense.
A lot of y'all niggas is mad at y'all fans.
When if they don't like something, don't mean you gotta switch everything up, but it's like them, you gotta take what they say into consideration as well. You
Facts.
know, spending money on you type shit.
I hear that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can probably speak on it now because this is dropping tomorrow, and then we'll make the announcement as well. We said after Grindhouse, but whatever, it's just gonna be on this because I need it for content anyway. Fucking Muda's opening up for Slater.
I was waiting for you to talk about this, but I was hoping you would present it better.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Nah, I'm gonna present it better. Fuck that shit. So Carla got hit up. Say the you want to say the dude's name?
Shout out to Josh from Vamp Entertainment.
Shout out Josh from Vamp Entertainment. So Carla got hit up by Josh from Vamp Entertainment to host another show. Is it a week after today? Is that what it is?
In about 2 weeks.
2 weeks? All right, so 2 weeks after today.
So March 20th.
In Maynard, Massachusetts. By the blessings of the universe, the opening act is Slater, a renowned artist in New York. Hit single Dykeman that came out, I believe, 2020, 2019, did pretty big. Niggas in New York know who he is. He pretty big out there. So Carla gave Muda the alley-oop. Now he opening up for Slater, as she should, being good manager and shit. But mind you, this was not paid for. This was not asked for. This is the results of showing. I mean, this is the results of hard work. Like, Carla has been hosting shows, getting shit together for me, Muda, for at least how long now? 2-3 years?
2 years now.
2 years. When did you start doing shows and events?
October.
This is all from the work from October till now, and look what she's doing. I gotta give flowers to my manager, y'all. Like, this is great for her. Like, come on now, she's.
It was on some random shit too. I've never like heard of Kid or nothing like that. So when they inboxed me, and I was like, I've done 2 shows, and then my third one is on Friday, and it's funny because, and this is gonna be like the tough part about stuff when you have to turn something down that you already had planned because you see a bigger opportunity. So I was supposed to be with Gang in Appropriality March 20th at No Chill. So like the Wild Now, Richie Hector, a comedian out here, he does like that version out here.
If y'all don't know, go check that shit out. That shit's pretty dope.
We were supposed to be competing. Well, they still are. They're just gonna have Trap take my place, but it's like damn. But I just see like it's a bigger opportunity. Like I've never hosted like a real show before. Never saw myself even hosting shows ever in this shit. So it's just funny where things are kind of leading to. So Springfield gonna be in the motherfucking building.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. All right,
What?
that's all I gotta say.
Not at all.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Not at all.
Oh God, yo.
Hey, yo, I gotta touch on it real quick before we move on. Battle rap in Springfield, crazy right now.
I don't even want. Oh, because I was about to say some wild shit.
My boy battle raps from back in the day.
No, but some wild shit happened, and I want to talk on it because it's pretty big. URL circuit going crazy right now.
Go ahead. You know more than me.
So Stumbles apparently. Shout out Stumbles because he's a good battle rapper. He battled my cousin Benson a while ago. Shout out Stumbles. I nigga been putting in work for a minute. Stumbles was supposed to battle Snake Eyes. Apparently a brawl broke out. I'm not gonna give too much detail, but you can go on YouTube and see that shit. I guess it was for a title belt. After that, bro, I'm gonna just say Snake Eyes ain't got that belt. Snake Eyes ain't got that belt. I don't know who got it, but it ain't with Snake Eyes anymore. Y'all can go on the internet and find details out right now. But that shit on a world tour right now, nigga. That shit is crazy. Yeah, man. The way I feel about it, just some grown man shit happened. You feel me? Like, I see a lot of niggas on the internet, I heard all the Clubhouse shit, and I feel like, and no disrespect to Snake Eyes, because he's a respected battle rapper, but I feel like, just because Snake Eyes is who he is, a lot of people are like, oh, nah, it shouldn't have happened, It's like, you put your hands on dude, and he a grown man, and like, that's... Y'all niggas is street, right? Or y'all battle rappers, and like, y'all grown men, y'all know if nigga put their hands on you, you gonna swing, or your man's gonna swing for you. That's just not how shit go. Unfortunately, it's bad for the URL circuit, whatever the venue. I heard they can't go back to the venue. As a businessman, that's bad. Whatever, it looks bad for the URL. That sucks. Da. But some grown man shit happened that night, and I don't know why niggas is acting like it's more than what it is. Oh, this is not. Some grown man shit happened. Someone got touched. A grown man didn't like it. A grown man swung. That's all it is. That's all it should be. If I feel like now, since with the whole belt and shit, I feel like Stumbles should definitely be the contender for that rap battle belt. If niggas is acting like he doesn't rightfully deserve it, I feel like above him, over any premier URL battle rapper that Snake Eyes is supposed to battle, I feel like Stumbles should automatically be above and be on that card to battle Snake Eyes. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, there's no way he doesn't need to be battling him right now. Like, there's no way. Like, that ass, I need to see it happen. So if y'all can make that happen in the battle rap culture, Snake Eyes versus Stumbles, without a brawl happening, real bars, should it be real intense after that? If y'all can make it happen for the culture, make it happen. But that's battle rap news, man. Shit crazy. Springfield got the belt right now. I don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere in Springfield.
Listen, I thought you were going to talk about something else.
Nah, that Stumble shit was crazy.
I gotta tune into that. I gotta tune in.
Nah, that shit's real big in battle rap right now. Like, I Sue Surf talking about it. Word. Bill Collector talking about it.
That's all from the field?
Yeah.
That's
like,
hard.
Stumbles is from the field. Like,
Stumbles is from the field,
yeah. Stumbles is from the field. I think Snake Eyes from Harlem. But
Okay,
shout
hard.
out Stumbles, like I said. Just, even though this other shit is kind of crazy, but I feel like it's working out for him. So if he like it, I love it. Fuck it.
I thought you were gonna mention that battle that we watched.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. Nah. Don't even bring that here. Don't even bring that here.
We can't because
Don't even say no more. Don't bring that here.
We tell you off camera.
Yeah.
We tell you.
Nah, we not talking about that. No.
Yeah, some spicy
I
shit.
would never bring that here.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
It's just nothing nice to say, so we're gonna move off from that. I think 2021, we were in the end of 2020. We were asking who's Robby Malic, but now I feel like we asking where.
I know where is Robby
Malic?
Right, where is Robby Malic, Tygee? If anybody would know,
For the
it'd be
fans
you.
though, because I had a conversation with him, so I'm not gonna say what we spoke about, but
That's a real guy, man.
I know what's up. I know what's up with
Yeah, he's
the
super
guy.
talented, bro. He's super
And
talented.
He's there.
That's dope
He's still
that you
there.
had a conversation with him too.
Yeah, he's still
Feel
there.
me?
Trust me.
You know what?
That's dope that she had a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope. But yeah, he's still there, man. But I think when when Robby Malic is back to the world, y'all will know. You know what I'm saying? He gonna speak to y'all personally. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he just trying to take shit to the next level. You know, he did something big. I feel like he did something.
It's a lot, man.
big.
Like I said, it was a big year. You know
That's what I'm saying.
It
I
was-
feel like he just, I feel like he's doing what any artist should
Yeah,
do
man.
after doing what he did last year. He's taking that step back, doubling down, and
Word.
thinking about what to do to take it to the next level. Because I'm pretty sure if we saw the success, he knows he's the one going through the
Word.
success. You feel me? So
Trust me, I remember that every day. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
especially when that shit was hot. Like I feel like everybody really had to remember that too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, of course.
Feel me?
Like you know, he dropped like 2 like really really good projects.
Yeah, man.
You know,
mhm.
that is just like it makes you kind of wonder. You listen to the music and it just be like, well, I guess for everybody else, you know.
listen, he easily became
my
arguably the
piece
best
was-
rapper out here.
Nah.
He easily became
my piece was
arguably
made.
the best rapper
I was
out
like,
here.
Rob, where are you?
Yeah,
He dropped a couple gems.
it was
I was like, all right.
yeah. It's a
I
lot.
know, and he's there because I see him pop in the notifications.
Yeah.
So he's still there. Trust me, guys, he's still
Yeah.
there. He's watching, and I'm pretty sure he's hip to what's going on and everything. But
Yeah, man. I'm saying
for
like you
sure.
gotta credit in a quick year. He became in that he hopped in that argument. He hopped in that conversation.
so.
He's arguably one of the best rappers out here. Like he immediately hopped in that conversation within a quick year to be mentioned along all the others who are always mentioning that.
Yes,
and like
sir.
that's just off a quick year of work. You feel me? So
sir.
imagine what he's about to do next.
Yes, sir. And shout out the area too. Like I mean,
about to be
I
crazy.
don't know. It's a crazy situation, but yeah, it's definitely a lot. He's coming back. He not even coming back. I think he gave
Yeah,
y'all
he ain't
2
go away.
projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't think. Yeah.
He gave y'all 2 projects,
Right.
but he will be back to talk to y'all himself. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, eventually. So
So the reason why they saying, "Oh, where'd he go?" Because that's a credit to how good he's
yeah.
doing.
Oh, yeah, trust
because they're asking where he's at, and it's
Trust
like when
me.
he drops, they're gonna be like, "He's back," but it's like, nigga, I never left.
Trust me.
You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's like
Yeah, he
when
comes
that
back, I
when that
think
energy is like that,
it's gonna be
you already know
crazy,
it's doing
like-
good.
Yeah. I mean, at the level of, like, I don't even like to say local. I think one of y'all podcasts, y'all was talking about that shit. Saying local rapper, local artist and shit
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
like
I don't look. I don't even look
Yeah.
at him
Yeah.
as local.
Yeah, I
Like,
started
Yeah.
dead in that shit after
Yeah,
y'all
I don't
podcast.
look
man.
at him as an
Like,
artist. Like I don't
But
care
artists,
about-
yeah, artists around here in general, all of us as artists around here in general, I feel like there's a need, like we, any artist, you know what I'm saying, you trying to blow up and get to that spotlight, there's a need to continuously drop, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and that's what you got to do to be at that level, you know what I'm saying. That's anybody out there, bro. Stop holding your music, like, you know what I'm saying, drop
Facts.
your music, whether that shit you don't think it's your best song, cool, like that's cool, like
I feel like we
move on.
talk about this every episode now.
Hell yeah, nah, like
Like-
that's gotta happen, bro. From the 413, just like reaching out, that's gotta happen. And to the credit of what Carla just said, that shit was real small. Like y'all might have missed it, but she had a conversation with Robby Malic. Like even after she asked me that, like, and I was thinking about that before I pulled up here. Like out of all the time PaperCity has been open, I think K, you the only one that even like reached out your arms to us, like at all on some like over, like, you know, she hasn't done much, bro. Like, but she reached out her arms in the smallest ways. You know what I'm saying? I can't name one other person that's been in the music, that's been in the scene, that has been on some business shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like, the area needs that more than anything, bro. Like that's what you feel me? Really, what I hope we could become. You know what I'm saying? Because we all young, bro.
We need more Carlas out here. Like Carla, even as much as I'm parading my manager and shit, we need more people to do what she's doing.
Bro, spread your knowledge, bro. Like help out your friend, help out the person that you're not even friends with, that you see working hard. Like let them know. You feel me? Give them a doorway. Like there's not too many people doing that. And also like I always, you feel me, plug in Ishakanor too. Like I feel like
shout out that boy.
Yeah,
right.
He's definitely been crazy help on my side. You feel me? Like when I got into this and just I don't know. Like I always shout him out and give him his flowers too. For me, real life. So I had to plug him in there. He's doing big things. He got a show coming up soon.
Yes,
New Hampshire Springfest. He gonna be doing something big up there in the college. I forgot the name of the college. And my boy Jay, just plugging another event. My fault. My boy Jalen got a show.
Oh yeah, Jalen.
Saturday.
Go ahead, Jalen.
Yeah, he's opening up for Art Hammer.
So go ahead and
Project Mayhem out now, right?
Yes, sir. The project is crazy.
And
one of my most fun projects to like get with in the stew. Honestly, bro, I try to tell them all the time because that was so different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a hip hop head on that side of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm more like different type of music. You know what I'm saying? Just straight. But that was real different for me, so I enjoyed the fuck out of it, and you feel me? He made me an ill fan of his for real. Like it's more Jalen being in the PaperCity studios for sure.
That's what's up.
Fucking one more show before I forget. I think it's in April, but I know Della's opening up for Onyx.
Oh, word.
Hawks and Reed.
A lot of shows. Pull up, support.
Please. Pull up, support.
A lot of talent, man. I promise you. Been to these shows.
Fucking
a lot of talent. I've been up to the artists and telling them talented. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Talented.
Show love to the vendors too, man. It's a community. You know what I mean? It's a community. Make sure that y'all showing love to the vendors. We got a couple of people coming out from Rhode Island today. Modern Slavery. Yola, I think, is another one. If it's to the aesthetics of the show, so it's not no random clothing. No, if it's to the aesthetic of the show, so y'all make sure y'all cop some new merch. There's gonna be food. Everything is for purchase. It's not free. Let me throw that out there. But you will be fed. But show love back to the vendors. There's gonna be a fry bar. So, like, literally fries. And there's going to be toppings on it. You want to know the toppings? Menu's on my page. I don't know the toppings off the back of my head. But there's some good toppings. There's 3 flavors. I know one of them is like a Philly cheesesteak. And you can have that on top of your fries. And then my guy, Dev Mac and Eats, is coming out too. And he's going to have different variety drinks. I just got the menu from Bits and Sips today. You're not 21. You're not buying drinks. You're not 21.
They IDing?
Yeah, I got wristbands. I got wristbands. I got security.
And all that.
I got everything. This is like my little personal Rolling Loud.
She moving on
She
up.
said my little personal Rolling Loud.
That's it. Grindhouse 1. Wait for Grindhouse 2.
Grindhouse 1.
It's Grindhouse 1. Wait for the sequel.
There's bud vendors, but 21 and over. So, you know, can't keep an eye on everybody, but I got wristbands. So, my vendors, if y'all watching this, you look at the color, and if they don't got the appropriate color, you don't sell them shit.
Make sure you ID them motherfuckers.
Yeah, ID, all that good stuff. It's the first one, so I kind of have to be
on point
and see how things are going to.
Security brought the strap. Don't act up.
Word.
I don't know about all of that. But I know there's gonna be security.
You'll find out tonight. They'll find out. They'll find out. Act up. You'll find out.
Act out. You're gonna be thrown out. Period. Like, we have to keep this type of momentum going, and we can't do that when things happen, when you know things shouldn't happen. You got beef, you should have handled that last week.
Right.
Like, don't pick here.
You should have handled that 2 weeks ago when there was a snowstorm.
I noticed in those events, man.
Talking about beef and handling things, I knew there was one more event.
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was one more event that I forgot to mention. So, on March 26th, Chico Dusty.
Shout out Chico motherfucking Dusty for this.
Is putting together the Ghetto Gloves. And
Ghetto
if it
love.
sounds like what you're thinking,
Sounds like what it is.
it is.
It is.
This is boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing.
People
Niggas
who got-
throwing hands.
Yeah, people who got personal problems.
Personal problems.
Oh yeah.
You see it on Facebook.
There's
you
a-
know
there's a
who
card.
You see it on Facebook. You know who don't like who.
Yeah.
You know if you on the book a lot. Brother say you can go check the card on Chico's Dusty's page.
Mood
I
on
don't
the
really know
lineup.
everybody.
This a
but
live
I know
event?
the main event.
young bull-
the
the
main
main event is my young
The
bull.
main event
Shit live?
is Muda
I don't know if it's
versus
live.
Tox.
I'll give you more details.
It's gonna be a great match. Tox is my guy, Muda my guy. You know, I don't know who gonna come out on top, but whoever get their ass beat, get their ass beat. It's what it is. Grown man shit.
I like to bet on shit like that, man.
Yeah,
That's what I like
there's
the
gonna
bet
be-
too. I like
there's
the
gonna
bet
be
too.
bets.
Oh yeah, I'm there, man.
yeah,
I'm putting
it-
my bets in. Putting my bets in.
You know,
The main event, Muda versus Tox at the Ghetto Gloves,
50-50
hosted
shot.
by Chico
not
Dusty.
the best solution to things, but one of the solutions I would support. Because
I mean,
you
I'm
know,
put it like this: like when shit can't be talked, like when communication is like, and they tried it. Like, I don't know about all parties or even Muda and Tox, but I know when communication can't be had, and you know niggas are gonna fight regardless, type shit, or if it's on a site thing. The least we could do is at least try to have it as professional as we can. No guns is getting drawn out. And then, you know, like I said, like how people be saying, guns up. I mean, guns down, hands up. Niggas can fight, win or lose, go on about their day. That's it.
word.
Shit kind of hard.
Yeah. So you know, with that being said, it's my favorite part of the podcast.
Ooh, her favorite. You already
Yeah.
know.
When you know we closing up and I just let my guests talk their shit. So you know you don't gotta be obnoxious. You don't gotta be loud or whatever. You can talk your shit in your own way, in your own swag. But Ty, let these niggas know what the
Oh, so you
fuck
telling me
is
to talk
up.
my
Yeah,
shit?
go ahead and
Yeah,
talk
man.
your shit. It's
Come
my
on,
favorite part
I
of
work
the
here.
segment, man.
Say, I work here.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you, man. We humble, but we do got a lot of shit to talk. But we gonna let the work. We gonna let the work talk for us, man. Paper City, we gonna have a great year. My man's Jonas gonna have a great year. All my guys, Robby Malic will be back to have another great year. I know a
Another
lot
one.
of people hated his first year.
Oh,
And-
niggas hated
you know
his
what I'm
first
saying?
year.
Wait, hold on.
Can't-
I forgot.
Can't forget my
Go ahead,
man's
talk your
A
shit.
Jiggy
Go
though.
ahead. Yeah,
Ooh.
shout out to the
I
young
really
bull.
want everybody to know that's probably one of the youngest in charge over
Yo,
there.
and
He
when-
said he was looking for boom bap beats the other day.
Yeah,
I don't know what
man.
that is about.
Nah, Jiggy definitely coming for a
we
lot.
excited.
You know what I'm saying? He a different energy.
He definitely showed up and showed out at Carla's.
Oh yeah, he put the
like,
stamp.
he like that right there. Off of that performance.
And just to let y'all know, if anyone's watching this, he did that on purpose. Like, you feel me? It was
Yeah.
just on purpose.
Yeah, like off of
You
that.
gotta know.
Off of that performance, I immediately became a fan, my nigga. I bump his shit. It's in rotation. That nigga
sure.
nice. Trust,
sure.
like, yo,
Yeah.
Paper City crazy over there.
Yeah, he's a real. That's my young bull. So he coming for everything though. So I really want everybody to be on the lookout for my boy. Feel me? Ish. He ain't really. You know. Also, to just talk my shit. We is not a group. We is not a collaboration. You know what I'm saying? All these boys is their own boys. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? We just locked in trying to make the best music possible. Everybody, feel me? Got their own team, their own shit they repping. But Paper City just the headquarters of all of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's for everybody.
Word.
That's real.
Tres. For that clean, crisp finish, you can
Sorry, I
drink
was
it.
listening to $1 Million.
We're gonna be looking to mix a lot of albums. Probably this year, you know what
Trying
I'm
to mix
saying?
mine.
So
I got 3 projects I'm trying to drop. You trying to mix mine?
yeah,
3 projects I'm dropping this year.
man, I promise you, let's lock it in, bro. I
Let's
promise
say-
feel me, we gonna figure it
I
out.
got 3.
We're gonna figure it out because honestly that's what we trying to move into too. Like you know, like it'll be more to it. Y'all keep following Paper City
Facts.
Studios, you know, on Instagram, and y'all can get all the information. But
Yep.
as far as music coming out of that studio, we trying to make the best quality for all of y'all. So that's the shit I gotta talk for real.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it from the man himself. 7 billion people
7 billion.
in the planet.
Promise.
So don't ever
It's
let
only one of us.
Only one of us.
Only
So,
one of us.
Like I always, love to end the episodes. Fucking keep going, keep working on your shit. Mike's favorite phrase or his favorite line is "keep working." Niggas get mad when he be saying that, but nah, some dead ass shit. Keep working.
Facts.
Don't keep fucking stopping just because anybody has anything to say about what you got going on. Sometimes we might not like it. Doesn't mean that somebody else don't like it. It's shit that I don't like that I see people going crazy for.
Facts.
on our level. And I'm
No,
like,
that's a
whatever, great, that's beautiful.
Right, you gotta let it rock.
Let it rock. You know what I mean?
Man. And show your love to your producers, man. I mean,
Facts.
they make everything happen for real, for real. Like, without them,
Producers,
bro.
engineers,
for sure.
videographers, photographers, managers.
Y'all don't understand.
CEOs.
For sure. I ain't even try. Like I
Nah,
said,
this
humble
man
over
right
here,
here,
but
man, this man right here making it happen.
But
Trust
give me
me.
that
producers
back,
and engineers, man, they make music for sure. And to add on to what she was saying, man, find a little bro, find a little sis, show them love. Like really put them on, give them game. Like let them, you feel me? Get in, like find somebody in your lane and just put them on, bro. Like I promise you, that shit will help 1,000 more times than anything else you could do, like in life. So, like, do that.
Word. I'm gonna introduce my snoozer. Darius, think of one.
I already got one.
If you want us to play like a song that we like, we feel that we're sleeping on,
Okay.
then episode is done. We're gonna see you guys tonight at Grindhouse.
They all gotta be like snoozers.
This is just songs that we feel like,
you know, like niggas don't know about yet, or niggas sleeping on type shit. What's yours?
I'm gonna start off with Salamula, Night Night. That's one of my favorite songs out right now. Salamula, Smackway, Travis Makeup, Butter Baby, and Jay Skies, which I believe they're from Atlanta.
Oh yeah, this shit hard.
This shit is hard.
Blow this pack, it costs $100. Higher than a kite, all night. All night.
Tail on the beat, so elite.
Blow this pack, it costs $100. Higher than a kite, take the shot, it ain't Corona. Something that you like, brown or white, having fun. Tell that big good night, night, having fun. Tell that big good night, night. High, bam, skies, night. I'm hot out with the vibes all night. High, bam, skies, night.
That bitch to sleep, night, Mike Tyson put a new up on the street, night, hit my phone slide in that pussy like a ski, night, I block his phone up, he can't come and pay the fee, night, stuff the clip with Spud, started with a dick, it gotta pee, piss a hairbrush off a knee, when Lil' Shawty get done with me, I'm by paperwork, I can't come and do no shit for the free, night, we smoke a real good out, I call it GG.
Blow this pack, it costs $100, higher than a kite, take the shot, it ain't Corona, something that you like, brown or white, having fun. Tell that big good night, having fun. Tell that big good night, night. High, bam, skies, night. I'm hot out with the vibes all night. High, bam, skies, night.
If I said I did it, you know that I did it. The tragedy came out my motherfucking minutes. Deliver the pain when I leave in the witness. Get rid of the body and back to the finish. Travis on cold mode. I'm could get shit like a dojo. And your boy riding solo. But you could get shit like a pogo. Baby, I'm with the game.
Flows, melody, cadence. What you got, Darius?
To that too. I love that.
Shamrock featuring SK, Private Party off of 10 Strings. That's my shit right now.
Shout out Kizzle. He'll be here in April.
Facts.
The myth, the legend.
You're all on the ground, but all of that ass, you're shaking it, yeah. The way that you flatter, I know that these bitches be hating it. Yeah. I'm a dog, once you show me that pussy, I'm putting my face in it. Oh, hold you down and put my weight in it. Yeah. Hold you down, no need to wait on it. Yeah. I'm a big fat box, shit, so I get live with it. The way that I'm feeling them feelings, my Call of Duty 2, comply with it. The way that I'm feeling them feeling, you really need to come ride on it. Hold you down and put my weight in it. Hold you down, no need to wait on it. Shawty, let's have a private party, party. Surprise me, Let's have a private party, party. Shawty, let's have a private party, party. Surprise me, let's have a private party.
Let's have a private party. Come put it on me. She look like Lori Harvey. The bitch just like a Barbie. I had to tell her sorry.
Shout out to that boy SK. He got a project out right now. I'm a bad media person. I don't remember the name of it. But it got my girl Gwen on the cover. Shout out to that. And then the last one. Ty, go ahead and introduce the song because it's from
that last
Paper
song
City.
was hard too, by the way. Both of those was dope.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Nah, it's my man's Exes. And yeah, my
Beat
man's
tonight at Saga.
Yeah, he's performing tonight. Saga, Night with the Stars. Definitely, that's my boy.
Body language.
One of his little slow joints.
She likes the way I put it down. She likes the way I put it down. She likes the.
Ayy, she got that gushy. She tryna run from the dick, but she gotta bring it back to me. Yeah, ayy, now I just riding the waves, swimming, I'm splashing for days, drowning but please not say. Ayy, yeah. Up, down, backstroke, deep stroke. Yeah, girl, that's my cheat code. Round 2, that's our sequel. Hey, yeah. Now I'm just switching positions. I know that pussy is vicious. Eating that pussy nutritious. Yeah. Now I'm just thumbing her back in. Slipping, she putting it back in. She foreign, she moan with her accent. Yeah. Shorty, she fly propellers. Dripping, I might need umbrellas. Lost some translation.
I can't confirm that, so I ain't gonna drop it. I'm pretty sure, but
Well,
like,
whoever mixes,
I've said that. Yeah, I've said that like thousands of times. Usually when I hear a really good mix, I say Joe mixed it.
Yeah.
But I've said that massive times, and Joe ended up like not mixing it for some reason, or something happened. So there's been songs, like I say, like this is a Paper City collective, but a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's not all a group. So
Facts.
that happens all the time.
So as the CEO himself said, they'll be back around April, May. So, you know, any type of
Be
creative that whatever lane you're into, y'all make sure y'all go show some love to Paper City
Be ready.
Studio, Groundhouse tonight.
Tonight.
Sir, biggest show of the year.
Yeah.
Early.
Grindhouse.
Biggest show of the year.
Early.
Night with the Stars also tonight. Shout out to Ann and
Tonight.
Productions.
Big
all
shout
that
out.
good stuff. Austin Fair, Pastor Chris, Coney 762, Khalil Hart, March 18th. No Chill. Opening up for Slater out in Maynard, May 20th. Ghetto Gloves, all these other events. Fucking, I think my guy DJ Mac Torch about to DJ again at the Unicorn. Shout out to Dame Rev and all of that good shit that he got going on over there. We see
Word
you
too,
guys
man.
next time. Peace
Next time.
Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Yeah.